the good people, champions, heroes, they don't ever have to go away. They can always stick around if they want to make sure that whatever bad you guys are worried about stays away.
It won't work like that. It it won't work like that. It is a beautiful thought, and it is a terrible thought. It is very noble to want to help protect others. It is very noble to want to make sure that they do not have this fear within them. But many heroes are born from these circumstances. Many heroes are born from having fear, from having to be the one to stand up in the middle of terror. Your your intents are noble. Your methods are improving, and it is still wrong.
You all right, Kenna?
Yeah, I'm all right. I think we're going in circles.
We are.
Too.
And I can't be mad at you, Eric, for what you're trying to do. But I need you. When you set out to start this, are you doing it for everyone, or are you doing it just for the Avar people?
I'd like to believe that I'm doing it for everyone. Personally. You know what he means when he says that, Kenna. When he says something like that, it means that his other half maybe lean towards the other thing, the other reason.
Yeah.
His other half.
Yeah, that answer was vague enough that even Hallie was trying to raise
like,
an
okay, I think
eyebrow.
I'm getting that, what you're trying to say.
Can I pull Eric to the side for a second?
Sure.
Just for a moment.
Sure.
There's something that I think you and Ari need to see. That I don't know if it will influence your decision, but I think you need to see it, and you need to hear my words one last time, and if it has no effect, then that will be it, and you have to live with the consequences of your actions from now until eternity. And anyone affected by those, good or ill, will be on you too. But I think what I'm about to show you, what I will show you, if you let me have that opportunity, put something into perspective for you. Something we haven't told you yet about what we're really doing. Who's behind us.
Okay.
Would you be willing to see it when we meet back up with Ari?
Sure.
Okay. For now then, and she kind of brings everyone back to the group. Let's just wait for Theo. And this will be addressed later, I promise.
Very good.
We're going in circles. It's not going to help right now.
He will also, when the rest of the group is out of earshot, he will actually also talk to Ken and says, "What about the Templar?"
Cedric, I will talk to him. He will stay his hand until we have talked.
He said he wants to talk to...
Travis.
Yes.
And I suspect he's got a little bit more motivation than just talking. He's in a very dark place right now because of what has happened to him and what he's experienced. And you can't blame him for that, Eric. You really can't. What you guys did to him, his situation, it's been... And he can only bear that weight for so long before a person starts to crack.
I know. And again, we were trying to help him, like I said, by bringing his memory back. I was trying to help him.
I know. And maybe that's something he would want. His memories, his real memories. But I think that's something that he needs to cool off before we offer him that. And do you know who Trilith is working for? Do you really know he's working for?
I always believed that he was worked for King Marcus.
Do you honestly believe it?
I would, yes, but I don't know. You probably are just
If
thinking
we
I'm naive.
found evidence that he was working for somebody else, which I'm suspecting, I could be wrong. I could. Maybe you're right, and maybe this is all for the good. But if we found evidence that he was working for maybe somebody bad in Tevinter for their own personal gain, would that change your opinion on this?
Yes,
Something to
it
think about.
probably would. Probably would.
All right. Okay, all right. And if we don't find evidence, then maybe you're right. Maybe this is the next step in the world. I'll keep my mind open if you keep yours.
That sounds fair.
All right. Okay. Then that's done. Do you want to see this thing I stole from the shit? It's like... It's the toothbrush from Mass Effect 3.
Oh god. What? Is that a wand?
I don't know what, but if you put it on your back, it feels pretty good.
Strange, he says. Okay, and with that, we're gonna switch it back over to Theoben. Very good scene.
So many
Oh
things.
my
Classic
goodness.
Kenna.
Classic Kenna. So Theoben, are you...
Well done, guys. That was
Yes, very good
really good
conversation.
scene. Okay. Okay.
Phases right through the wall.
At the door.
No, that's
Yeah.
it's fine. The door was over here, but that's okay. You have the earth bracer.
Oh.
You probably just like phase through the stone.
Yeah. You know what?
Do you actually do that? You phase through the wall?
Ooh.
Just for dramatic effect, he does it slowly. Just slowly
Well,
reveals.
roll a magic roll for me first.
Is this a new power? What?
I think
Phasing through the walls. Cool.
so. You use your bracer and you push your hands up against the wall, and then you slowly phase through the wall. And you go up the other side. It actually startles Celinda. She says as she goes up against the desk. What if the stone's name was that? How on earth did you...
Exactly. How on earth did I?
Theoben, she says, you are definitely full of surprises.
Am I now?
Maybe you need to start teaching the students too then on magic.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd probably be the more lenient one. I don't think I could do the discipline thing that you do so well.
Right.
Or is you missing one of your classes? You must run a tight ship.
Theoben, was there a purpose for this conversation other than you giving me a hard time?
Yes, there was. I want to know about this thing you did to Rosie. It can be done on adults though, because you.
Yes, but it is exceptionally more risky if we do. Yes, that is true. Once we found out that they were safe after running a number of tests, Rosie and Zachariah were one of the first ones. And they ended up taking into him very well. More than well, actually. We haven't lost a single child, if that's what you're asking. As I said, the risks are minuscule compared to if we were to do it on an adult. And the children are feeling great with them. They feel purposeful. And it gives me purpose too, to be here.
Yeah.
How about you, Theoben? What do you think your purpose is here?
It's an interesting word, purpose, to find out about Rosie Zelinda, and I'm still percent that I wasn't informed.
I can understand. And again, I'm very sorry for that. I don't know. It's nothing I can change now. All I can say is I am very, very sorry that you did not know until now.
You're right. There's nothing past. But I've decided that I need to be the best father that I can be. That means being there for her and supporting her through everything that she's going through. I want you to do to me what you did to yourself.
You want me to apply cognition on you?
I want the biotic implants.
Theoben, you know, are you sure? May I ask why?
How can I watch my daughter go through something that I wouldn't wish on myself? I need to be able to understand what it is she's going through. I need to be there, go through that with her, through every migraine, everything that I've been told that these things cause. Every high, every low.
And you
That's what being a
think
father is.
and you think that going through cognition will do you think
Will
that's
make
worth
me
doing?
a better for her.
Theoben, I just want to make sure you understand what you're asking. You said that you want to be there for her. You want to be a father for her. And I'm telling you, if things go wrong, you won't be.
But if it goes right, then I can be there for her. There's, as a parent, I know that I can do this without the implants. I know that. But as a parent, sometimes your child has these disabilities or they have something inside of them that as much as you try, you just can't understand because you're not going through it. You can't relate. I can't watch her go through this alone. I don't want her to ever feel like she's alone. And this isn't a thing in Thetis. She will be a minority.
Not to sound selfish or self-centered, Theoben, but what about me? What happens to me if I end up killing you? What do you want me to say to Rosie? Oh, I'm so sorry. You just found your father and I decided to put something into his head and now he's dead. What do you want? What do you think?
That could happen. That could happen anyway, Celinda. I could die tomorrow. I could die in an hour from now. I've already promised her that I'm coming back, that I'm going to be there for her when I could very well die.
Yes, but not by my hand. There's a difference, Theoben, and you know that.
Either way, you're going to have to tell her that her father died.
I can't. Oh, Theoben. When? How soon?
How soon can you do it?
If I did it now, even if it succeeded, you would be bedridden because you're not a younger dwarf, you would be bedridden for maybe a week or two. And that's only if we succeed.
It's not fair on the group for me to put that on them. I think they need that. But I'm not going to leave this alone, Celinda. Something I have to do for her.
If you really want to go through cognition, we can do it as early as tonight, after the children are done for the day. I don't know if you want to talk to your group first or not. That's up to you. If you ask me to do this, I will do it. But you need to know what you're getting yourself into.
I understand.
All right.
Um,
Let me
But
know by the end of the day.
But I just need to know something. But we're on a mission here. Will this mean that I can't continue on my mission? Because I can't put the group through that right now.
Like
I
I
want to
said,
do this.
you'll be incapacitated for a week, maybe 2. Unless you can accomplish your mission from your bedside.
Well, I'm going to talk to the group. But thank you. I realize that this is a lot to throw at you.
All right.
I have a lot to make up for.
Just let me know.
Oh.
And Theoben, do me a favor and use the door this time.
Always ruin all my fun. Fine.
Okay. We'll go through the
He
door.
kind of tail between his legs. He'll go out the door.
All right.
Okay.
When that is done, the children are going to finish lunch and they're going to have their class, their lessons again in the classroom, which means the heroes are free to do what they want at this point.
Sounds good. I know that on the way from their arrival to the group, Hallie had a quiet and quick conversation with Andrea. It basically was her checking in, saying, "Hey, can you give Violetta the hairy eyeball and make sure she's not possessed?" And she has let Andrea know that Hallie has the Eye of Andraste, just to keep it safe until...
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Can I just do a magic check with Spirit to see if there's a demon? I don't think there is one, but just to be sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Oh,
you are pretty darn confident that she is fine. You're pretty darn confident. You can tell she is cursed. She wasn't lying about that though. You can tell that she's cursed, but other than that, you think she's fine.
Yeah, but I already looked at her through the eye, so I already kind of knew that. So,
yes.
Yeah, so I just kind of like try to look cool, but not.
Yeah, roll a. Well, I should do this. Roll a. Is it a deception or stealth? Whatever deception or stealth is.
I get to roll a deception check.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Hey,
guys, that's my enhanced.
Good. Yeah, roll a deception.
Oh,
nice.
My God.
And with a stunt, 6-point stunt. Yeah, she's completely oblivious. She has no idea that you were checking up on her at all. Completely oblivious. Okay.
Hey, Holly. Are we going to talk about that kiss that was in the pit? I saw it.
So and if just in case my face is not accurate enough, it kind of goes flatline.
Am I there? It'd be like,
Yeah, where does
You probably are
you
there.
guys-
Pulled her aside.
is
I
this
pulled
in-
her aside.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay.
We'll say that you guys are now there. There you go.
I didn't know you had feelings for Theo.
Ah,
Look at her.
we have a lot more important things right now.
Oh, sure. Just wanted to let you know that
Like
I
a
know.
lot.
You should make time for it, though. I mean, you did almost die.
We are not having this conversation.
Something to be
right now.
addressed.
We are not having this conversation right now.
Oh, right. I got you. I got you.
I'm gonna go take a walk.
Which direction are you gonna walk?
Oh, she wanted to know about Violetta, so
Okay.
she is going to move back towards in this direction,
That's fine.
avoiding the pit. Strange things happen when Hallie goes into pits, apparently.
Yes. Sure.
She gets a little feely.
Yes. Yeah. So as she approaches,
The mages.
yes,
Yes, the
she'll
mages.
approach the mages because right now the mages feel a little bit safer.
Fair enough.
Those deep probing questions, like I saw you. So as she approaches, she is, going to nod to them, and her eyes will linger a little longer on Andrea, looking for any sort of like yay or nay. Or...
I'm like,
Yeah, they're good. She will turn then her attention to Violetta.
So, Hallie dear, you look, well, much better.
Thank you both.
I
yes.
have to say that this look for you is a lot more flattering, personally.
I do like it a lot more. Yes, thank you. Are you all right? When we left, you were unconscious.
Well, we had a little bit of a tizzy here when we came into the dwarven school. Yes, they were that Celinda woman. She was not the most trusting person in the world, understandably so. We had to do a bit of explanation and convincing to let her know that we were all right and not about to kidnap the children.
Understood. I'm sorry that we were not there. I have something that you need.
Oh? For me?
For you.
Hallie, you shouldn't have. She says, like, sort of playfully batting her eyelashes at you.
Still won't work.
It's worth a try.
Yes. She will hand over the eye.
Well, this is a surprise, she says.
It needed to be kept safe until we were able to talk.
I was wondering what happened to it, and I thought, I was hoping that one of you might have discovered where it went, so...
Yes,
Fair enough.
keep it safe.
Of course, I always do, my dear.
Hmm.
She says with a smile.
I'm gonna go pray.
Okay.
And she's going to cast a very slight glance over her shoulder. And she's going to go pray.
Okay.
As in not have to
talk to Kenna.
face Kenna just yet.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I would say it's about this time that Theoben, if he is going back to the group, would probably be back to the group. If that's what's happening. Yeah, okay, so Theoben is coming. La 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 la. Just like that. La la la. Just skipping through the hallway. Okay, go ahead. What's happening?
Everything's great.
All right. Well, he'll clear his throat. Get the group attention.
Oi, Papa Bear! He's back.
Ah,
He is.
Yeah, well, good news or bad news?
Oh, I love it when they start with that, Violetta says.
Let's do bad.
Let's start with good news.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I-
not good.
that's not a good sign, Violetta says.
Well, I told Rosie who I was.
ah,
Aw, good.
Yeah, it was nice. She seemed happy.
good.
Everything was fine. And I've explained
That's
to her
good.
our mission is obviously priority, so I can't be with her. I'd like to come back to her father. Uh, made a decision, and I apologize for not involving any of you in that decision, but it was something that I had to work out what was best for me and best for Rosie. I have asked Celinda to apply caution to me. I have decided to take the biotic implant.
What?
Really? I mean,
Yes, it is risky. Celinda's
Yeah.
gone through it, and she'll guide me through it. But it's something that I know if it works, I know that it'll be something that I can give to Rosie for the rest of her life. Something that
well,
I can help with.
all I can say is, know the risks, weigh the risks, and I completely support that. Yeah. I mean, it's dangerous for mages to be raised by non-mages, and this isn't regular magic, but it would be nice for her to be raised by somebody who's going through the same thing she is.
I just had a very funny
I
image of
agree.
Theoben in a circle. I don't think Theoben would do well in a circle.
I don't think he would either, but he might be good in an alchemy class.
That is very true, dear. Very true.
Yeah, you don't want to see my stats on how many accidental poisons I've done.
You can be the first dwarven apostate.
I could do that. I'm already magically inclined. Why not? The truth is that I know that this is a serious risk, and that's why it needs to be done now before anything else happens. I could die tomorrow. I could die next week. If I do that now, then at least I have this to give her. Make up for all those years I've missed. Make sure I can be the best father I can be when she gets older.
If, Violetta says, if you go through this ritual, then is there a, I don't know, recovery period? I don't know how this works.
Yeah. So that's something that I really wanted to discuss with the group because I don't want you guys are important to me, as is the mission that we're on. And I wouldn't do anything that got in the way of that. So Celinda said there would be a recovery period. She said it would take about a week. And essentially I would have to not move that much. I'd be bedridden, and I would have to give myself time to heal. And whilst I know that our traveling sometimes takes us days, I wouldn't put that on you guys. So if this is something that I have to undertake after our mission,
If you
so
if you hypothetically were to do that, then that means that one of us would temporarily need the bracer to go from place to place, at least to the Alluvions. So we would have to
I have
discuss.
no interest.
So we would have to discuss
I-
who the bracer would go to.
Theo, well, I don't want to make the choice for you. We need you, of course. Not just because of the bracer. I mean, yeah, the bracer, but you're important. You're part of this group. I'm hesitant. I feel like I don't have the place to tell you no, or when you should do it. But I don't know, she's kind of looking at the group. She's like, I mean, we need you. You're family. But you also have your daughter, and I understand that too. I don't think this is something we can choose for you.
Right.
But it's still, if it impacts the group, it should be discussed with the group. That's what I'm doing.
Well, then that's my decision. I leave it to you.
I would like to undergo it as soon as possible, if that's okay with the group.
What is involved in this?
Can you talk to Celinda yourself? I still have to talk to her about the ritual and what it will entail. She's been through it with anyone.
This is something that you have to do. I'm not going to fight that. I feel it's important that we are not separated.
I know. I'm not going away forever. I just have to do it.
Again, you do what you have to do. I have misgivings about all of this, but most of it I'm willing to overlook. You shouldn't be alone.
I'm not. Like I just said to Rosie, you don't need to be with somebody all the time. Don't feel alone. You guys could be anywhere. I wouldn't feel alone. It's just something I have to do. I know her this much.
No arguments, but would it not be kinder to have several healers at your side and several people you know will protect you?
Well, we're staying for the
I don't-
surgery at least, right? I'm not just dipping.
Oh, hey, you're there. Of course. I don't think healers can fix whatever's about to happen. I'm pretty sure they're not skilled in biotics.
Probably not.
And I appreciate you wanting to do everything you can. Why don't you think about it? I'm gonna go talk to Celinda. And you can join me when you feel comfortable.
The joining you is not the issue, Theo. It is the leaving.
You'll always know where I am. Couldn't hide from you if I tried.
I don't know. You're kind of sneaky from time to time.
I have my moments.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You go talk to Celinda. I'll give you privacy on that, but if you think you're walking out that door without me right there...
You come in when you're ready. I'm sure you'd like to hear the facts from her as well.
I would. In fact, if you're okay, I'll just go right now.
I didn't expect anything less.
You will find Celinda. She is about wrapping up the classes for the afternoon. The kids have, finished doing their lesson. And what do you do?
Okay, well, while the lesson's finishing up, Theo's going to get watching, paying attention.
Yeah, it's lining up, and then the kids are going to be filing out. They're going to have their nap. And then, Rosie will sort of look towards you, and she gives you a smile. And Zachariah and her will file out, and they will actually go off the map. They're off the map somewhere, not in that area.
Yeah. Okay. Take a deep breath. He will stride over to Linda.
Theoben, yes. Have you decided?
Yes. And I've talked to my group, and they're being very supportive. Honestly, they're the best. Let's do this. I want my friends there, if possible. I want them there.
All right, then. We can, if that is your decision, we can begin immediately after dinner. I'll start making preparations now.
Celinda, the ritual.
Yes.
What do I have to do?
You don't have to do anything, dear. All of the work relies on me. I will have to put you to sleep, and hopefully you will wake up with nothing but a piercing migraine of various levels.
Okay.
Okay. I will see you later tonight, Theoben.
Yeah.
And she will walk off to make preparations.
Theo will go back to the group and just confirm that Celinda has agreed to do it at nightfall.
Okay.
Very well. In that case, I should prepare. And I'm going to go into a meditative state.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Hallie should talk to Theo.
Okay.
Toot toot, here comes the ship.
All right. All right, go ahead.
Put some wind in those ship sails.
Yeah, because that kiss wasn't enough.
Go ahead.
Told you should.
So I'm assuming sometime before dinner she's going to have an opportunity to speak with Theo alone.
Yes. I don't know where Theo would be at that point, but
Probably playing with his food.
we'll say that he's... would you be sitting at the same table as Rosie then? Or a different table?
Yeah, I think different table.
All right.
Probably out of sight. To be honest, he might have decided to sit in Zelinda's office just to annoy her.
All right. I guess you're in Zelinda's office. There is currently... it's not a bed, but it's what doctors... It's their version of a surgery bed or whatever you call that.
A gurney.
Medieval version of that, yes.
Sure.
So Theo just sat somewhere playing with his food and every now and then kind of idly asking her questions.
Okay.
She
She will try to answer the questions, but she also seems to be very, she seems to be concentrating on getting ready, so she may be half listening to what you're saying.
Yeah, I that the scene is playing in my head, and I can imagine that.
Yes. Okay, so you'll find her. Yes.
He's probably pestering her a bit.
All right. I'm assuming the rest of the group is probably in the dining area. Maybe it is dinner time. So
Sure.
go ahead, Halisair.
Yeah, so she will walk up to the doors and give a little.
Come on. I think Zernalinda will walk over to it and answer the door. Ah.
Theo would stop her and just be like, "I'll get it. You're preparing. I'll get it."
See, Theoben, normal people use doors.
She will
Normal
arch.
people aren't bad
Yeah, she doesn't respond. Maybe she responds with a sigh.
It's true.
Hi, Hallie.
Hello. You have a minute?
He looks back at Celinda and realizes in a split second that she could probably use the quiet. So he'll walk out. And go, yeah, sure.
Am I in trouble?
Do you
want
wanna
to
be?
That was the correct answer.
Yes. 50 Shades of Grey Warden, wasn't
Right.
it?
Don't you dare put that music over the start heart.
There you go.
Want to take a walk?
Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm all right if you are. So are you all right?
Yeah. I know I'm doing. I know I'm doing the right thing. Doesn't mean I'm not freaking terrified, but
We both know better, don't
I
we?
have to. Yeah.
So,
Hey, are you all right? I haven't actually spoke to you since you had a random thing pulled out of you, and you okay with that?
I'm all right. I would drop Tro to show you, but it might get a completely different reaction.
Right. You had me worried there.
Me too.
It was freaky stuff.
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong?
Nothing.
So you call me out of the office.
You don't make things easy, do you?
That makes two of us.
Fair.
Come on, your frowny
Yes.
face. What's wrong?
Nothing is wrong. I'm concerned about you.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard reaction. I'm worried about me too.
I can't protect you through this. And I hate that. Of course, I can protect your body as much as I can, but only with
Something you want to say. It's you're an amusing kind of event. You're not often speechless.
I have faced down enemies, and I have never been this
And this is
flustered. And look, I'm me again. But what I said in the pit is true. And by the way, did you know that Kenna saw everything?
what? Well, that was rude, nosing people like that.
Right? Anyway.
You know, the deflection thing.
Mm.
It's a great technique. Same.
I I had not intended to have that outburst when I did, but sometimes circumstances make one react. I meant every second of what I said, though. I'm also very aware that it happened right after you handed Andrea a fan letter, and it was not my intent to get in the middle of anything. If that was... God, what is happening to me?
I'll seek your approval next time I write somebody a nice letter.
Look.
You were jealous.
Oh. That is my sister. You do realize that.
You wish I'd written you a letter.
No. You're as bad as she is.
I resent that.
Well, she meant Kenna, but you don't know that. All I'm saying, write all the fan mail you want. If
I will.
Good. So, still love you.
Great.
Still love you. And was just trying to make sure I wasn't going to... I'm doing it again. Somehow this is your fault, Dwarf.
Right. Of course. I'm sorry for making you love me.
Yes. Well, at least you've admitted it. And yeah, she's moving in whether you like it or not. Sorry.
Ooh.
Kissy.
Theo will take the kiss. But you can feel that he's holding back slightly. He needs something he needs to say.
Very well. She will not let it linger. She will pull back.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt things traveling in this group that I didn't know I could feel anymore. I've felt close, I felt connected, and even love. And I do love you, Alyssa. But I don't really know what that love means. Whether it's friendship or something deeper. I know right now what it is. And everything we've been through in the group has been so fast, and there's been so much happening that I haven't had the time to evaluate my feelings for anyone. So that I'm doing the best for Rosie, I have to put her first right now.
Of course you do. That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
Don't ever be.
And your timing's impeccable, by the way. I could die in there.
Yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to have a talk beforehand. I will just say that if you do die in there, since apparently you and I and the others are blessed and cursed with having to do this over and over again, when we meet again, you will be in deep trouble. But no, I get it.
Was I ever out of trouble, really?
Not since I've known you. All right.
But thank you.
No, thank you.
For loving me. It's pretty flattering.
Yeah, for me too. With you.
Sweet. Okay. Awesome.
Yep.
Well,
All right.
you know, Celinda's probably dying for me to get back in there, so...
Oh, is that how that's going?
No! Are you getting jealous again?
Oh, make her help me.
You know what? I'm gonna go write her
You
a
know,
fan letter.
I know that you dwarves have to repopulate, but come on.
Does it have to be with her?
Yeah, you had your chance with her.
She is fertile.
Do you want me to drop trowel right here, right now? No.
She's done it once before.
You know,
She
that
will
was-
do it again.
If I had to pick a way to die, that might be involved, but...
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so...
So,
Yeah.
all right. So, Celinda, it is after dinner, and Theoben will be preparing himself for the ritual, and people want to physically be there in that room.
Yup.
Okay.
Yes.
Please?
Celinda will tell the group, it's all right for you all to be here if you'd like, but just don't do anything to distract me. Just make sure I have space. This is a very, very critical procedure, and I just want to make sure that everything goes as smoothly as possible, she tells everybody.
Of course. I understand that you may keep different faith than I. Would you still be amenable to accepting a blessing?
It certainly would not hurt in this situation, no.
Thank you. She will actually do an extended blessing. Basically, in game terms, I want to give both her and Theo some extra dice to roll in case that has to happen.
Probably.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic.
I am a skilled healer. Would I be distracting if I commune with a spirit, just in case?
You may, she says, but I just have to warn you, the nature of the device, it tends to repel magic. So,
Good to know, but
if you
it's good to know. I can mend flesh, but yes, if it repels magic, I may not be able to help. I'll try though.
all right. Whatever gods you believe in, if it's the stone, if it's the maker, I definitely think that you all will do whatever you should need to. Theoben, you ready?
Yeah, do it. Do you
Go ahead.
remember when I used to say that, Celinda?
Okay. I am going to give... she kind of sighs, and then she gives you sort of like a injection, which is supposed to make you fall asleep. You start to grow drowsy, and you fall asleep.
Okay.
And she will begin now. I am going to make a roll. Theoben needs to make a constitution roll, please. And I think he gets extra dice from
Yes.
That'll improve your chances of survival.
Does stamina focus?
Stamina is a focus that you can use. Yes.
Okay. So you want me to make one now?
Go right ahead, please.
What do I get extra from Halisair?
That's going to be a D4.
D4.
Okay.
21. That's very good.
Yeah.
Increases your survival by 10%.
Wonderful.
Oof. And I get an extra D4. All right.
Power. Another activate.
Like I said, Theoben improves his chances of survival by 10%. Unfortunately, my roll for Celinda was really low, and then on her extra D4, I rolled a 1. So it doesn't add to the survival rate. It still means that the procedure doesn't automatically fail. It just makes it less. The chances of survival just isn't boosted. Okay. So, Hannah, you need to tell me high or low. I'm gonna make a D100 roll. High or low. I will let you choose, and just to make myself honest, I will reveal my roll to everybody. I'm not gonna hide the roll. I'm gonna reveal the roll so they know what I'm rolling. High or low?
High.
High, which means I have to roll high to succeed. Okay, normally this procedure is a 5% chance of survival. With Halisair's help, that boosted up to a 15% chance of survival, which means I have to roll higher than a 76 or higher. 76 or higher, you survive. Below 76, the procedure fails and Theoben dies.
Is there something that Kenna can potentially do, being the glue that binds us and the positive and the negative, to perhaps boost that?
I'm open for a suggestion. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm open to a suggestion.
Well, we're supposed to be the Penta'Viv, right? So maybe having all of us together and... Because, I know that we can all, hold our actions and do something damaging, so maybe we can all hold our actions and do something not damaging.
You can try.
Better than nothing!
I don't know if that's going to work, but you can try. I don't know if it works that way, but go ahead. If you want to try that, everyone roll a d6.
I would just be worried that...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll
no, if you have a worry, speak it.
If you have a worry, go ahead.
I mean, we don't know what she's doing, like the surgery. What if it affects it negatively? I mean, it's magic.
It's magic.
I don't want to do it bad, but I want to help. I don't know what to do.
It's your choice.
I mean, would we even know what to do?
We are of ourselves magic because of these.
We're actually... We are and we're not. The Theo's not connected to the Fade, so he's not technically magic. He's just capable of using a bracer.
Sure.
If you're gonna do it, you have to let me know.
Right.
I just don't want to make it worse.
I don't want to make it worse.
I mean, I can be here to stitch his wound, but that if it takes his life away, there's nothing I can do.
Right.
Okay.
Out of character resurrection in Dragon Age, because I've got it. It's only if they're dying.
Right.
They can't be dead.
Correct. Yeah, you can't.
Yes.
You can't resurrection. You can't fix this with that. You can't fix this with that resurrection spell.
Right. We could use Eric's, but yeah.
All right.
Sure.
All right. So you're not gonna do that.
No, not gonna
All
do
right.
that.
This is probably the most intense die roll I have played in any campaign, and you guys have done everything in your power to make this as better as possible. 15% chance, 76 or 100. So we're gonna see what happens.
Okay, guys.
Ready?
I love you all.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm just doing my character.
No, you're good. You're good. We love you.
All right. Here we go.